Blue Heart, Disaster Zone. No one has ever succeeded to take a photo, a beautiful jewel, authentic, and will not succeed using UHD will still be wrong. A big heart of a blue diamond is impossible to keep her in house. But you can marry her for long. Keep it like a flower in a vase. You care, buy a car, model base, and then you give money for gasoline. You know, will be hard, but easy online. In leasing, you have it at least once. Be proud of the whole world dance. Your now blue life commence. Not pink as before, take a glance. You are upset, man. I see you dead. Now you do not see me anymore. At the church, the nose is in AMOLED. You thought at Android and Core. About my father, what else to say? I'm Jesus. My mouth is cold. In your head, the scenes explode. I see you from heaven every day. You have become a small, depressing man. You are fat. You have a drunkard figure. A character of nothing, zero envergure. Puerile, incompetent, and is too late. Wake you up from your nightmare. Be performant to play at the dam. Do not accept your own life jam. You live in the country run by psychopaths. Not by state brave men, just by the rats. Not by incorruptibles and erudites. Not by geniuses or by professionals. You are a wooden wheel in the system. You are a rotten chain, I'm afraid a stem, which they can dispense any moment. Null psychopaths driving your country. I gave you the blue heart out of the sky that you can use to buy the whole world. More precious, more expensive than gold. You can punish torturers and thieves, counterfeiters, and idiot fake criminals, those who judge shrewdly as lawyers, with fake proofs and odious securists, with protocols and corrupt policemen. You can punish politicians well paid, who explains it is not good live straight and not live life in wealthy or even to die, to enroll in the army and be cannon meat, go to other countries to work like a shit. You can punish prosecutors for mistakes. Not only worship me and upload prayers to other gods and creatures enlightened to escape your country of psychopaths. Jesus, my name is Blue Heart. Fear of rats. You had come in us, and our lives rise. You gave me children. You gave me wife. So depressed how you see me this life. Some things I feel go into the grave, no lie. I make you guard a secret engagement. How long I will live on this blue earth? I am starting to apply your holy word. Even today, I swear this on my sword. Well, okay, my brave blue heart, come on. Hurry, is late. May, take your commitment. You will dance, and I will sing by whistle. No human axe tails hired with corn powder. We fly again, Blue Heart, to the big disaster. Look down at the prosecutor's school. Then we are also flying to judge's pool. We would land on the Quidditch side for handcuffs matches applied polite. Then we go straight into the lead office. I must confess, I do not like it in practice. Jesus and Blue Heart, we are waiting for you. 1 more month, 1 year plus, sorry. Hell, what the hell I did, do not worry. I reformed from zero, the prosecutor's school. I am not doing gossip prosecutors anymore. More studies, now are 4 years. Quite cool. Already with 2 years, incompetent or more, already with peasants and torturers' kids, already with X and 0 tests and profangs. Now they learn advanced forensics. Weapons, guns, munitions, physical ballistics. After 4 years, we send them in field artistic. They do not stay in the offices. A little briskness to bronze, a little to the skin avoid illness. With police, not to rank files as a zen. We teach them not to pretend Robin Hood. Even if many still have a head of wood. We teach them stop lies and torturing, enlighten law and justice, no harassing. Stop believe all, they are the justice kings, and that they are, like judges, magistrates. To know they respond for their mistakes. Criminal proceedings in criminal justice, professionally at the Wounded Mother Council. They go in jail, and I have a premonition still that after the recent parliamentary elections, they promised them half of their pensions. Jesus is fine. Now, what we do for light? Can we get this country out of blight? That's good. He's my Blue Heart delegate. He will be your boss in this work. Not late. I descend again from heaven after 4 years. Not find one file unworked or classified, with incompetent ordinances terrified. Not even accused people or found false evidences. From silly incompetence or lying testimonies. Corridors injustice that brings death. And secret illegal security protocols. I look forward these demands to bless. In 4 years, new prosecutors, but I confess, if they will be the same, I abolish this mess. Then I go to the cap of the country, high badges, and I teach him to work directly with the judges. All forget that the prosecutors have ever been. Let's fly again now, Blue Heart. Don't stay. At the Polytechnic, they are on wrong way. Your country has no longer good engineers. They all left, or the faculties are made ashes. Sure, you do not make just dumb bullets. This was a famous, prodigious university, a world bastion of science and technicity. The best math and the Olympic physics. They dreamed a golden futures for 6 years. Blue Heart, already now, we meet the rector, who once was a scientist, not a director, or the country best physicist or the best mathematical professor. Now, rector, I hear you have president at the Polytechnic Council, a chemist. The one with politics and the eternal minister, with 4 Facebook friends and made disaster. No photo at profile, sad face, kind of communist. God, but rector, what's on your mind? You don't make engineers tell you kind. I see parents and graduates hardly crying. Doctorates and masters without covering. Engineer diplomas that not profess, who always regrets and confesses, that did not learn anything more than 6 years, that are categorized incompetents by farmers. Students say they only learn in squares and rectangles and expired theories. That there is no physics, mathematics. 3,000 girls are admitted in, many who actually hate engineering and only do it to show their dresses, the wheels of 15 centimeters, and stupidness, singing filthy manele, and God bless, no one will hire anymore the graduates. The engineer diplomas are on the walls. I also have sure and dark premonitions. Engineers are stupid as prosecutors in justice. Here you design all the processes wrong slice. Magistrates convicted from innocent defendants. You make from non-technical people engineers. They from the criminals and thieves good guys. You are right, your holy Jesus. Forgiveness. and tell your Father, God, up there in skies, that I am a man like any. Now I have nothing to say. This is the fate of our dear beautiful country. To get her in disaster with bellicose policies. No one wants to learn any more in reality. All quick, graduate, and then only speeches. But Holy One, who's Sir with you, I see good. He's gonna tell you himself, head of wood. A rector. I am Blue Heart. I see you speechless. We were roommates and knocking you chess. When say you won, I made you checkmates. You ate for free in canteen and did donkeys. I was Olympic on country in year 2 and 1st. What have you done with this country of ours? I see it now as a monkey through the windows. How she twists, then she plunges, how she imitates man, then rolls, how she does all outside idiocy. Makes our life cruel, bitter, and grey. Let's go, Jesus. I'm sick of it. I am disgusted by myself. I vomit. Let's fly back in our skies, Blue Heart. We shall come back in mode smart. Light's shade. How many of us can see the light? The light of life when we born tight. The light of joy in our mother smile. The light of mother eyes for a while. How many of us can see the shade? The shade life when we fight in vain. The shade of sorrow in soldier arms. The shade of crime in their top guns. We all have to see the light of sun. When every new morning just begun. That warms world and all surround, that give us meaning to be proud. We all have seen the shade of death that frees our hearts and breath. In every war that kill our blue earth. In every soldier, parent, on the planet. We have to see the light of science, the light of religion and providence, the light of love and of humanity, the light of intellectual property. We have to see the shade of crime done by revenge or done by pride, the shade of steel, the one behind, the shade of injustice in our mind. We have to see the light of poems, the light of literature and of books, the light of women and their looks, the light of minds of the old ones. We have to see the shade of poor, the shade of hungry at every door, the shade of many incurable illness that make people unable to dress. We have to see the light of justice, the light of judges that practice, the light of designs and of projects, the light of engineers and architects. We have to feel the shade of leaders, the shade of shame in their voices, the shade of crime in their choices. We have to feel the light of workers that build a world of our ancestors, the light of wives and of pretenders, the light their little children voices. We have to be free people in light, do only good things, do them right. We have to be proud and straight, to respect the laws without break. Wives have to be men light shade, bringing us light, being our shade. We have to be our wives' shade light, giving them a shade against hot light. You must be light, my lovely wife, my light shade I loved all my life. I'll be your shade in every moment, as I true swear in our engagement. Time. There's one great fear for mankind. You may say more, but true is time. I've got some fears, this life of mine. Since I was child to present time, a fear of childhood was to grow up, to be a strong boy and good enough, to love this life and to be smart, to love humanity with all my heart. Time turned me from a little boy that feel the happiness in a toy, that build houses from cartoon, that look to skies after the moon, into a lovely young beautiful man, going to school, eat ink and pen, going with girls to dance, and then kissing with all and embrace them. All girls from school loved me. I know this, and as you can see, time past did not change me. Could look more bad than I want to be. Were many bright days with joy. Those days turned me man from boy, and rich in best town high school, with good teachers and none fool, learned all the wonders of the world, learning from pleasure, as I told, learning from duty, not for gold. Time was good, like kept in hold. Hearing all time around me lovely ladies as they could be. Oh, what beautiful boy I see. Maybe he come dance with me. This was the story of my life. I think that's why I had you wife. Tall, smart, sporty, and nice. I didn't ask you for wife twice. Time then get me in the army. Was brave soldier of our country. 9 months of cigars with candy, learn to defend with no laundry, learn to cook quick 100 meals. Time was bad, like kept in stop. Time was frozen, our eyes drop. Learn to survive in prison cells, but after army, life was bright. even in our young eyes' sight, things in life seem were right, reached in the hardest faculty. 5 years of studies were for me. Time was cool. Now let it be. From the best high school boy I once knew, me now with joy. I became Master of Science with 9 marks for compliance. Time was high. The motors start. All wanted me beauty and smart. Everywhere I had my great part. Time get me in unique places where nobody were around me, where only me, as you can see, where no others and no voices, only me and my invention, only me and my creation. Ce o să-mi aducă mie Moș Crăciun? A mai trecut un an acum și vreau ceva să-ți spun. Dragul meu Moș Crăciun, a fost anul meu cel mai bun. Mi-ai adus în dar fericirea. Mi-ai adus cadou iubirea. Ce o căutam de o viață. Îmi lipsea în fiecare dimineață. Îmi lipsea a inimii dulceață. Eram un suflet pierdut gol, rece ca vântul de la pol. N-am crezut că o să vii cu tolba plină de iubiri. Printre stele, colori mii. Printre ghețuri și zăpezi. În sanie cu iubitul meu. Exact așa cum l-am visat eu. E parcă pentru mine proiectat. E ca mine cu sufletul curat. O clipă n-am mai așteptat. O clipă n-am mai ezitat. Și acum l-am luat și de bărbat. N-aveam iubire, Moș Crăciun, dar o simțeam că e pe drum. Și acum, un an de ziua mea, cu 10 zile în urmă de a ta, mi-am pus o tainică dorință. Să am și eu, în dreapta mea, tot ce-i mai bun și îmi poți da. Așa, pe gustul și măsura mea. Și într-un an, dacă vrei vrea, să ne împlinești și dragostea, să ne aduci în tolba ta un bebe mic, un el sau ea, chiar asta nu va mai conta. Căci noi acum ne iubim așa de tare că nici nu mai știm. Ce mai putem să ne dorim? Eu îți fac bradul ca de obicei. Tu să aduci hăinuțe și botoșei. Nu mai trebuie păpuși, nici cizme, dulciuri sau mănuși. Acum noi suntem amândoi și te-om primi cu drag la noi. Să te topim un pic de sloi la o friptură, vin și usturoi. O, Moș Crăciun, ce te iubesc! Ca în filme am tot ce îmi doresc. Să vii mereu în viața mea, căci tare ne vom bucura. Bilețel și bilețela. Bilețel, băiat ghiduș, cât un ursuleț de pluș, nu se dă acuș, zace ca un cărăbuș. Bilețela, fată de casă, virgină, prietenoasă, harnică, pe limbă rasă, face singură la masă. Bilețele de vânzare, pe tot netul, la fiecare. Și direct la bilețela vă face și Manuela. E sex expertă bilețela, master la Sorbonela și doctorat la artă orală. Nu vă mai trebuie bonă. Vă rezolvă, dar ia bilet. Banii nu sunt un cuplet. Își pune și sterilet. 2 numere de vis. Mâinile curate de mis. Vă aduce în paradis. În baie, pe bicicletă, ejaculați în ghiuvetă. Bilețela n-are mașină. Vă dă și o aspirină, că este un pic virgină. E și un pic măritată. Știe s-o bage sculată. Întâi capul și apoi toată. Coronavirus. English version. I lay terrified, sick, and intubated in total silence, decimated by coronavirus as hepatitis in school age. I worship God. I don't know how long, listen a bit. I see myself in a dream, dying and resurrecting from the pit. Good Lord, I was a poor diaspora. What a mistake. To be a victim in Emilia-Romagna without meditating. I step like a pig in plane, like a bourgeois no praying, to land at Otopen, very sick, without stress and hate. That I will seek a whole country, Romania, too late. I'm going to kill innocent people. My anger bursts. Where did I know that I was killing my family first? Seeing all of them dead, lay in the dead house just where I am stretched out, cut yellow and embalmed. Also, this morning I was still breathing, intubated. I was a sweaty lake. I looked like a mad dog. On the hands and face of a weak, not washed. I saw my wife dying before my children crushed. I told myself how stupid you could be and wrong to leave the house empty and without owners to the toys. Bring the death to my wife and those funeral things. You took me to heaven in terrible airless torments. But my God, I have one more thing to ask of you. Smashed it. Get my money I earned 10 years until I'm unemployed. Get my remaining homes, full furnished, eternal frosted, and make top modern, equipped hospitals, God. Vaccines and faculties research units. Find a good cure for all human disease. Not to die all of a sudden falling backward. I have been working for 10 years so hard. I only ate the misery. I had not even soap good. To see my family and children well, I understood. With longing and their image in mind, I only tell you. The dust of everyone and everything bought was chosen. I knew at the start that I could even bring death, proven. But I risked everything. I got more expensive out of all. Broken clay pots remained last night overall. At least you were taking me to heaven. Only me. I still cry. So dead. I feel tears and hear turbines. We had holiday tickets for the islands Maldives. On them are still killing viruses like sick balls. They have dozens of raised suckers coming into you, nourished with tissues from my throat and lungs. It decimates you without pain, even if you don't want to. They suck you from life and put you on skates to death. In vain you expect the miraculous vaccine beautifully. My generation missed him and dies meticulously, ready with what we learn in school in another match, that any disease and microbe or virus can be cured. Here you do not say that can live with a tooth removed, and even without denture you eat the steak with flesh, but you are in the hand of lady in black dress. I wonder why, 'cause I just wasn't a poor man. I was watching the neighbors in the plane. I flight back Romania to all the passengers and told of coronavirus, some wore masks. I am a filthy man, walking with serious donkeys. Quarantine running away and other lies. I come from the land where the gangs die. I also saw ads in newspapers and on TV. I told myself, desperate, what if I die? I die. Nobody knows about me living a horror movie. And some even give me advices. How I laugh. It was just not to stay in the quarantine booth, where there were thousands of new cases on a light day, where posthumous statistics at hundreds of deaths a day. In the malls, you went to a meter, you will not believe, all shelves remained empty at ESP daily. I have to get out of here. I must be worried. I hear that in communes there is no one to bury. The coronavirus dead, who stay very far away. They have to stay in the house with the dead bodies until police or armed forces come to their addresses. For nothing in the elections I voted mockeries. I have denigrated all things and people in a row. I was feeling big. At my age, I was full of hero. And my home country was full of garbage. I voted for a better future. Not like you, all the old men and old women smelling of garlics. I humiliated the country in face of millions foreigners. I wasn't like we were all from a Christian family, true. I told them at home there were left only old bitches, social-assisted, corrupted thieves, and red planks. They plundered the whole country. At theirs, they sold petroleum, gases, forests, and wines. 3 months with this deadly coronavirus. I had a revelation. They opened magic portals. When I realized in life, for the first times, I never had or paid health insurances. I had teeth in my mouth like millstones, plagued with diseases, and lungs like tars. Told myself this summer I ran a month in Romania. Here would cost me a fortune to make my baldness. I am going to those stupid guys who stayed homes. Let them do me good. Health and nobody cares. That we did not pay insurances, taxes in raw. But at elections, I always play them in note do. They have underfunded medical system guilty. That doctors are absent or corrupted or silly. Wow, what a bitch I have been in my life. Now I can say the story is over and right. An angry, incompetent guy, and wrong-headed totally, I always wanted be good together with my family. Also, the horse, honestly, nobody cares. I was able to give them thousands of euros. To other hookers with towels and bottles, instead of sending euro home to Dorohoi. For you to have all, and for both children. Forgive me, my wife. Now you are gone. I was a hateful killer. Forgive what I done. Forgive me, children. I miss you dearest. But look at me now. My son has also sat, slain by the pandemic coronavirus. Coronavirus. Stau îngrozit, bolnav și intubat în liniște totală, decimat de coronavirus ca hepatita în școală. Mă închin la Dumnezeu a nu știu câta oară. Mă văd în vis, murind și înviind din zmoală. O, Doamne, cu ce am greșit eu, un biet diasporez, să fiu victimă în Emilia-Romagna, fără să meditez, să mă sui ca un porc în avion, dându-mă burghez, să aterizez la Otopeni, copt, fără să mă stresez, că o să îmbolnăvesc o întreagă țară, România. O să ucid oameni nevinovați, o să-mi fac mania. De unde erau eu să știu că îmi omor întâi familia? Să-i văd eu morți pe toți ai mei întins în chilia unde sunt întins, tăiat tot, galben și îmbălsămat. Deși azi dimineață încă mai respiram, intubat. Eram lac, transpirat, arătam ca un câine turbat. Pe mâini și pe față, de o săptămână nespălat. Mi-am văzut nevasta, murind, apoi pe copii. Mi-am spus, cum ai putut, prost tâmpit să fii? Să lași casa goală și fără stăpâni la jucării. Să aduci moartea soției și funerare grozăvii. M-ai luat la cer în chinuri groaznice și fără aer. Dar, Dumnezeul meu, mai am un lucru să-ți cer. Ia banii mei strânși 10 ani până să fiu șomer. Ia casele mele rămase mobilate în eternul ger. și fă spitale, Dumnezeu, moderne, de top utilate, unități de cercetare, de vaccinuri și la facultate. Să se găsească un leac bun pentru bolile toate. Să nu mai murim toți din senin căzuți pe spate. Am muncit 10 ani să-mi fac un rost mai bun. Am mâncat în numai mizerii. N-am vrut nici să pun. Să-mi văd familia și copiii. Bine, am tras ca un nebun. Cu dorul, imaginea lor în minte, numai ție îți spun. S-a ales praful de toți și de toate cele cumpărate. Am știut la plecare că pot să aduc chiar și moarte. Dar am riscat totul ce am mai scump din toate. Cioburi, oale de lut sparte, au rămas azi noapte. Măcar de mă luai la cer la tine, numai pe mine. Plâng încă, așa mort, simt lacrimi și aud turbine. Aveam bilete de concediu în insulele Maldive. Pe ele sunt încă viruși, ucigași, ca bile maladive. Au zeci de ventuze crescute care intră în tine, hrănite cu țenusuturi din gâtul și plămânii mei. Te decimează fără dureri, tot, chiar de nu vrei. Te sug de viață, spre moarte te pun pe patine. Degeaba aștepți frumos vaccinul miraculos. Generația mea l-a ratat și moare meticulos. Gata cu ce învățam la școală noi în alt veac, că orice boală și microb, virus, își are și leac. Aici nu mai zici că trăiești și cu un dinte scos. Și chiar fără dantură mănânci friptură cu sos. Ci ești de mână cu doamna negru parpalac. Te întrebi de ce doar nu am fost un om sărac. Priveam în zbor, pe vecini, în avion, la toți pasagerii. Toți povesteau de coronavirus. Unii purtau măști. Sunt o mizerie de om. Umblu cu grave măgării. Fug de carantină, mint, vin de unde mureau găști. Am văzut și anunțurile în ziare și televizor. Dar mi-am zis, ce dacă? De-o fi să mor, mor. Nu știe nimeni de mine că trăiesc un horror. Ba unii chiar îmi dau sfaturi ce râd de mor. Doar nu era să rămân în cizmă, în carantină, unde erau mii de noi cazuri într-o zi lumină. Erau statistici postume la sute de morți pe zi. În mall-uri mergeai la 1 metru, n-o să crezi. Rămâneau goale toate rafturile, zilnic la ESP. Trebuie să fug de aici. E musai să mă feresc. Aud că în comune n-are cine să mai îngroape pe cei morți de coronavirus care stau departe. Trebuie să stea în casă cu corpurile moarte până vin ajutoare, poliția sau trupele armate. Degeaba eu la alegeri am votat la bășcălie și mi-am bătut joc de o întreagă Românie. Mă dădeam grande, eu eram plin de euroi, iar țara mea de origine era plină de gunoi. Eu votez pentru un viitor mai bun, nu ca voi. Toți moșii și babele cu miros de usturoi. Am umilit țara în fața a milioane de străini. Parcă nu eram toți dintr-un neam de creștini. Le ziceam acasă, au rămas numai cretini, asistați sociali, corupți, hoți și ciuma roșie, de au prădat țara toată ca pe a lor moșie. Au vândut petrol, gaze, păduri și vița de vie. De 3 luni, cu acest coronavirus mortal, am avut o revelație. S-a deschis un portal. Când am realizat ca pentru prima oară, niciodată n-am avut asigurare medicală. În gură aveam dinții ca pietrele de moară, năpădit de boli și plămânii ca de zmoală. No, asta e. La vară fug o lună în România. Aici m-ar costa o avere să-mi fac chelia. Mă duc la proștii ăia ce au rămas acasă. Ei să mă facă bine, sănătos, ce îmi pasă? Că n-am plătit impozite, asigurări în ro. Dar la alegeri le cânt mereu în nota do. Că au un sistem medical subfinanțat, că medicii sunt corupți sau de căcat. Vai, ce nemernic am fost în viața mea. Acum pot spune, s-a terminat povestea. Un tip incompetent, furios, total anapoda. Am vrut să fiu eu, mereu bine, și familia. Deși la târfe, sincer, nu îmi prea păsa. Eram în stare să dau 1000 de euroi. Alte jegoase cu prosop și sticloi. În loc să-i trimit acasă, la Dorohoi, să ai tu de toate. Și copiii, amândoi. Iartă-mă, nevasta mea, acum te-ai dus. Am fost un criminal odios, puțin spus. Iertare, copii, de voi mi-e dor nespus. Dar acum, iată, și soarele meu a apus, răpus în pandemia de coronavirus. Dragul meu, am în suflet numai iubire pentru tine. La cât de drag îmi ești, știi bine. Împreună vom fi mereu. Nu-ți fie frică, dragul meu. A ta voi fi în veci și lângă mine ești drumul meu deschis spre fericire. Rămâne tot ce a fost în urmă, e noua noastră viață împreună, mai ales dintre atâtea flori. În toamna asta plină de culori. Am fost cu tine în insula iubirii, am fost în tainic loc al împlinirii, la marea noastră, verde-albastră. Ea lasă lumea să vorbească. Nouă de nimeni nu ne pasă. Acum îți cânt în dar o melodie. Exact așa cum știu că-ți place ție. Râd singură acum de bucurie, e așa ușor cu tine în dreapta mea, mă simt de parcă zbor, mama. Inutil să-mi spui să mai gândesc, anul acesta mă căsătoresc, la cât de mult eu îl iubesc. Fii fericită, mamă, simt că trăiesc. Eu văd tot ce simți tu. Pe fereastră se văd stelele în vis. Când te trezești, ești tot în paradis. Eu văd asta de o oră, iar tu o simți de un an. În fiecare clipă mor, încet și fără să te am. Eu văd tot ce simți tu. Ai inima plină de iubire. E real, nu este amăgire. Te bucuri de fiecare gest. Când eu îți povestesc cât de mult te iubesc, cât îmi place vocea ta, cât îți doresc privirea. Pe fereastră nu se văd stele în paradis. Când te trezești, nu mai ești în vis. Eu văd asta de un an, iar tu o simți de o oră. În fiecare clipă mor, încet și fără să te am. Eu văd tot ce simți tu. Ai inima plină de amăgire când nu-ți vorbesc despre iubire. Dispare soarele la vest. Te doare fiecare gest. Când eu nu-ți mai amintesc cât de mult te iubesc, cât îmi place vocea ta, cât îți doresc privirea. Mă rogi să nu-ți mai vorbesc tare. Mă uit în ochii tăi și întreb de ce oare. Îți place vocea mea când îți șoptesc ușor, cu un glas dulce, tandru, iubitor. Cum în fiecare clipă te doresc, cât de mult te iubesc, cât îmi place vocea ta, cât îți doresc privirea. Land of Incompetence. Torționaria. Hi again. I'm the character accused, the spy. I'm your man from security, my lovely enemy. Have yet 1,000 eyes and ears on you. People are in chain and have nothing to do. Today, in Torționaria, still give the tone you don't want. In abusive investigations, incompetent pigs and gangs. I changed a little hairstyle with spit and fresh mobs. I have pink contact lenses you really need, or crowds. I have good informants, bloody interlopers, and the gods. I also have my prosecutors, judges, and police officers. They signing up with me in book at the security office. For as I want happened when they will do justice. They have signed commitments and justice falls. I also gave them patriotic security officer ranks. I know you are amazed, my dear, you knew me prosecutor. That is why I lead and laughing at human society in horror. I have companies and money in Virgin Archipelagos, but also in Obor. And newer What to say? At the monastery, I am Grand General Major. And in my spare time, I play jokes with files as a prosecutor. With my wife, who has majors of security in court as registrars. We advance it, no longer giving Skype and WhatsApp sentences. We are now working total digitalized legally, communicating and condemning securely. Whoever we want, from Tortionaria, as I show you, and then no one responds if is a mistake or not true. We have our secret laws, and mafia also have protocols. Equally secret, all but profoundly illegal and criminal. In order to always put who we want in the jail. Poor victims of justice without a legal, true trail. For the sake of our high secret benefactors. We can safely escape anybody from prisons. I have to do public services in high-level files. I changed the ministers like the socks on feet. We have changed the hundreds of prosecutors and arrested innocent people, dozens of judges. I changed the laws of justice. We have no regret in our minds. I shoot those bodies and the wrongfully convicted defendants. There were no bosses to punch me in the chest. I go safe, without emotions. I know what to expect. I was just a poor boy before the law school. Now I am deadly big fish in the swimming pool. There was no one like me in Tortionaria anymore. Neither the wife from the dispenser in that store. She advanced on her files, where the money are sweet. Little work at the grocery store after the security meet. There is no higher court house in my beautiful country. My convicted with smartphone hide others' felony. They haven't even heard of me blaming the system. Just don't be a sucker. Don't accept own requiem. As in the story of the sheep and the wolf, kill them. I'm the new god of secret justice, based on protocols. And the orange I planted made thousands of oranges. To get on with me, you have to be strong. Hingis. Otherwise, you get minced meat for the pizzas. I'm the eminent grey mafia in the local elections. Already appointed on time and for the general ones. I hardly sabotage the new and clean laws of justice. What it would be at time of retirement or disappearance to find me guilty of an ancient crime, an elf of the justice, to answer criminally after the fingerprints or the tooth that I buried last year, 4 missing in a mafioso cutout. About 3 high officials under the rails on the subway. Some honest politicians' heads to the tram at the depot. I deleted the traces professionally. I just wasn't bull. But I'm afraid tomorrow for my career. I'm not a fool. My wife is just like you, is afraid, strong as hell, that we're going to starve, all 4 of us, again. The expensive cars and the palace will be taken by some. Not that I would be of any great value, but like everyone, I did as I could without being violent procurer. Not hurting my victims, who screamed louder, had socks pierced with broken shoes on my feet. I had no money for mountain and sea holidays. I did not have money, possibilities of faculties. Our lives have been a continuous compromise with crime, basic lies, something indecipherable. Not in vain did my colleagues joke They told me my filth has turned me into an outlaw, also she. But what could I do? To make a golfer a poor employee, I also participated in an armed robbery with policemen. To get her children involved in the crime, I got involved. I asked for life sentences, and my judges approved me. The accusation always cares for me and the obtuse wife. Already our old-time games are not fun anymore. Take care of me and her, as no one accuses us, or, as they were, some of you buried in the ground 10 and 6 years ago at the stadium in the lawn. Accuse my land tortionaria is in other books and influencers, with sinister stories invented far away and other dementias. You do the duty of a faithful orc and execute debts from all who command you, but also from other rags. Accuse me of being humble. You will never rule here. Be servant, submissive, as a chocolate. Give me your pin. By people responsible for making the country clean. We never want hear about local entrepreneurs. With you, your family will be fine. We have other plans. Don't leave your eyes. Look at me. In the eyes, take care. In tortionaria, you must to arrest all we want in despair. To close their hospitals, schools, shops, and affairs. Look, rich is your country. We'll build malls everywhere. We find all that is needed here, not hidden from you. Forests, good to cut, and many oil and gases wells. So we must end all this corruption in these junctions, and we will modernize tortionaria and the forests, and we will bore wells in the unused oil and gases. We are not interested in your guiltiness or innocence. let's find everything cheap and hungry work people. On one side, fill the jails again with another outside. Scholars, children of Tortionaria, good men and women, humble foundry accuse, we raised you, don't use a pen. From a bad peasant, I made you a great man of state. You got rid of the wagons in the train station and late. You have 2 Hajj salaries you never respect. Don't disappoint us, informer spy accuse. Don't ever think. We will find you whenever you are on this blue earth. If you betray us, better stick the ball in the ass. In this life of nothing, the great rules are made by us.